Hey guys, this video is about installing a new faucet or sink, particularly in your bathroom. It's going to be a brief video, it's going to be very quick, no BS. We're going to get right into it. So here you can see the old sink. It's not draining very well, it doesn't even have a drain plug. This is a very common issue with sinks where it takes a long time to drain. I'll show you later how to fix this without even installing a whole new sink. But in this case, I have the new one here that I got for about 10 bucks in an estate sale. So, comes with a new drain plug as well, which is nice since I don't have one. And yeah, let's get into it. So, the first step you're going to want to do is clear everything out of the underneath your sink. So, as you can see here, I took everything out. And the second step is going to be turning off the water. Both the hot and cold. If you don't have them, you're going to have to turn off your whole house's water. And the next step is going to be taking off the J pipe. Don't use metal tools. It's all plastic. It'll break. Just use your hands. Shouldn't be too hard. It was a little hard filming with one, but yeah. Also, be careful because it's probably going to smell terrible. You can hear me gagging here.
Oh my god. You can see here the... Oh, it smells
but this right here fixes a lot of problems. Just that hair and whatnot in there will fix the draining issue. So even if you don't want to replace the whole thing, you just have an issue where it's not draining, it's taking a while. Just taking the J pipe out, cleaning it out, will do the job. So here is the drain pipe, the straight drain pipe. You just got to take this off next. That'll also be probably pretty dirty. Because the new one came with the new one, I just threw this one away. And it does require a huge adjustable wrench. I had a up to 10 millimeter one, that didn't work, or 20 millimeter didn't work. So I had to use that red one you saw earlier. Next thing you want to do is loosen with an adjustable wrench the hoses that were connected, the hot and cold water. As well as you're going to want to disconnect the plastic fittings there, those black ones. Once you do that, there's really not much else before. That's it, actually. That's all you need to do to be able to take that the whole faucet out, as you can see right there. So as you can tell, that gasket is really dirty underneath. You can see me take it off in a second here. So what you're going to want to do is use a scraper or just, paper towel and some good cleaning stuff. We did some cleaning stuff in scraper here. And it did a pretty good job of cleaning it up. But you do want to have not just because it's nasty and I'm sure you want to clean it up, but also because it's good for that gasket to make a proper seal when you install the new one. So make sure you clean that up nice. So now next step is going to be putting that faucet in, tightening the plastic little nuts there, as well as attaching the hoses with the wrench back to the the hot and cold water, back to the faucet. Tighten those up. And the next step here is either putting some putty or sealant. We had putty here around some sort of like water resistant stuff around the drain ring. So this actually screws into, I'll show you in a second, screws into that drain pipe in the bottom. So this right here is the whole kind of assembly and how it works together. I'm demonstrating. See that hole right there? So that's going to be attached to that rod. And there's the gasket in there too. Make sure that's in there because it might leak if not. But see how that works? So when it pulls down or up, it'll open or close that there. And there is a little fastener nut that goes over it. So just kind of showing you how it works here as I have it out.
Now you should get this.
Now put the drain plug in there. Put the drain pipe and sort of screw it in. as you do this, make sure that the drain pipe is pointed with that opening for that drain closing pole, like the one that attached to that drain plug there. Yep, make sure that that's pointed towards that direction. So when you're putting that seal in there, it's in a good spot. Now I'm tightening that there, and this will take a while too, but there is a big nut there again. Using a big adjustable wrench helps, but this one I just used my hands and tightened it with an adjustable wrench at the end. We want to make sure that gets a really good seal, because that, you know, if it's not, there's going to be a big leak there. And then put this little fastener thing here. The tension from that spring there will keep it in place.
Alright, now try pulling the thing on the top.
As you can see there, so that pole or that metal thing is connected to the thing on the top of this, the faucet. So when you pull it up and down, it opens and closes that faucet drain. Now you're gonna want to reattach the J pipe, sorry. Make sure there is those gaskets in there. Without the gaskets, it will not be a great seal. You'll have leaks. If you lost them, buy new ones, or if they're bad, buy new ones. Mine were fine, so that was good. Didn't have to buy new ones. Then turn the water back on. Make sure there's no leaks. As you can see here, I did have a leak on one of the hoses for I think the hot water. So tighten anything as need be. So right there, I'm tightening it up. And then test it out. So it looks good. The drain plug's working fine. The water's draining. No leaks underneath there. Everything's looking good. Now you can see here, I'm going to have a little comparison between the old and the new one. So the old one on the left, you see it's not draining, it's taking a while, doesn't even have a drain plug, and now this new one, just like brand new. Alright guys, thanks for watching.